Hello, Quilt Tube. My name is Amy, and this is my Quilt Tube channel called Bristol Blue. What I intend to do here is introduce myself today and talk about projects I'm working on and what I'm planning to do here in the very near future. So I'll talk about the first projects that I'm working on. Right back here, my pumpkin, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But over here is Color My World. This is a monthly block of the month with the Quilt channel, TQS, thequiltshow.com. And I'm having so much fun with that and so proud of myself and how I've come along on that. I've got 2 more blocks set up here for me to work on today. I hope to get these done. I'm working on the next, I picked out the colors and I use freezer paper. I know that's a little, the light from the window is pretty bright, but I do use freezer paper templates, and I have traced these out from the pattern. It is free, but you do have to be a star member. Which I believe is $39, $40, $39.99, $40 a month. I don't know what it is now. I signed up last November. So I've got those 2 to go. And over here, this one and this one, I'm going to learn this, are the last ones that I did. And I've got 4 done, and I need 8 for each month. So I'm working on that, trying to get caught up because I'm on month 7, and month 9 was just released September 1st. So I'm trying to get caught up. So I've divided the number of buildings, and I'm probably refer to them as houses, but they're really buildings. And I've divided the total number of buildings that I need to have done by the end of September. So when October comes out, I'm ready to go. But so I've got to do like 2 a day. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Plus I work, so I don't work today, but so I can hopefully get 2, maybe 4 done today to kind of make up for tomorrow, because tomorrow's a shift at the hospital that is 10 to 6:30. So there's not a whole lot of getting anything done before or after work, because I do have to be to work at 7 a.m. the next morning. So yeah, I do work at a hospital. I shouldn't say just. I'm in hospital registration, so I check in patients for hospital procedures, surgeries, and in the emergency room. So it's a lot of fun and a lot of excitement, and yeah, and I'm in the Southwest Wisconsin, and it's so beautiful here, and I will be getting out and taking video of the area. It's gorgeous. All the bluffs and stuff are right on the Mississippi River, and I'm only like 2 miles from Minnesota, so I can cross the border anytime I want. And I'm not far from Iowa either, so I think that's less than 30 minutes away as well. So so I'm working on that project. What I do have here in one of my Soul Sampler empty boxes is the pattern and backing and stuff like that I'll need. So I kind of keep that set there so I can just pull it. I have these rolling carts. I have 3 of them actually. This one here has the most current projects that I'm working on, and then there's one back there. We'll talk about it another time. That's one whole project. And I have another one downstairs by my sofa where I keep my cross stitch things. So I've got that. So that's kind of a big deal. And I have this nice landing at the bottom of at the top of the staircase at the landing of the stairs on the wall where I'm going to hang it. So the colors match. I can talk about the colors here. Move this out of the way. I am using laundry basket quilts. And I'm just using, so far I got 3 10-inch square packs. And this is Laundry Basket Favorites, a linen texture collection. So I'm pulling my colors from here and strictly working from that. There on the roads up there, I did use a fabric from Joann Fabrics. It has like these little dots on it. So it does look like real road. I'm really, really happy with it. And I have all of these scraps and stuff. So I'm going to make something else with those little scraps. I do, I grab this one. I have made these little mats with scraps. I made this out of that. You can see that. This is the back, just out of scraps, leftovers from other projects. Yeah, look at my terrible sewing. But who looks at the back, right? I don't know. I'm working on that. These are practice pieces for my quilting and things like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're making headway. So the next thing I'm working on, the American Gatherings block of the month. I think I'm 4 blocks away. I think there's one that even comes out today, so I might be 5 blocks off. But I do have block 11 pieces cut, and on this is just a canvas, or painting canvas, whatever. And I just wrapped and stapled with my staple gun some batting to it. I always wanted one of these, and you know, I just quickly made one up. So I'm working on those today. I'm going to get caught up on the last of those blocks, and I'll start posting more to my Instagram account and Facebook account. I'm probably going to start something special on Facebook, but we'll see here. So I did make a trip. I was on a little bit of a staycation last week, which ended on Wednesday, yesterday. I had to go back to work. I went to Primitive Gatherings. I have to work this weekend, and I just couldn't make it to the grand reopening. I did watch the video last night of the ribbon cutting. It was so exciting. Brought a tear to my eye. Lisa's story is so beautiful. So I'm going to catch up on those. And during my trip, I did purchase, I'll show you some purchases. I did get her Yuletide Gatherings pattern book. And the first thing as I was flipping through it in the store was this pattern and this project, and I really like that. And I'm going to be making that. So I did purchase her, what is it, Yuletide Gatherings flannels. Oh, they're just gorgeous. All of these pretty colors. And so I'm going to use that to make those. I also got background flannel in red to do that. I'll go lint on flannel. Anyway, I'm going to make that and hang one on my door. And then I'm also going to change out this. This is next. I'll talk about this. Okay. So I have, I bought this pattern. I've seen this or something similar to it years ago and just loved it a couple years ago. Got a thread on here. I've been working on this one. I'm doing the blanket stitching now around the outside edge here. I did this yesterday before I went to work. And so that's going to be put on this pillow form that I got at Joann's. And pretty nice. It's got a zipper on it so I can put more polyfill in it, fill it up a little bit. It seems a little flat to me. I like it poofy. So I'm going to put this on that, and I'm going to put a zipper on this so I can change it out, because I think that this pattern might be big enough. If not, I'll adjust the sizes and we'll make it and put it on that pillow as well. I might do the joy so it goes in this direction. I think I'm going to have to. I mean, so you can see it, so you can spell it. So I'm going to do that. I also purchased some of her walnut shell stuff. I'm going to make a little pin cushion to put across the top of my sewing machine here. Nice heavy. And hopefully this stuff, I understand, could potentially sharpen my pins. So I use this little thing that I got from a Fat Quarter Shop in the monthly subscription that I do this. So and I will do unboxings of those. I understand the September one's going to be late, but I love the excitement and the anticipation of that. The other things that I purchased was from Primitive Gatherings was this really dark chocolate. It's really dark chocolate and mottled, and I don't know if you could see all of that, but it's a nice big piece. I thought I'd make maybe a table mat or something, and I think I'll make one of those pin cushions out of this, but then I also got this holiday flannel set. Oh, just juicy, juicy Christmas colors. I love that. Maybe that could, yeah, maybe that'll be my pillow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I thought maybe somehow I can incorporate some of the needle punch projects I finished a few years ago. I think 4 or 5 years ago I finished these. So I thought maybe I could incorporate these into this with these. So we'll have to look at it. Here's my holly leaf one that I did. So we'll see if we can do that. I haven't touched needle punch since I've done this, but I might be inspired to do some more. See, I have some pumpkins and I have that cat, and then this is a cross stitch piece right here that I did. So I'm getting decorations together right now for fall and Halloween down in the main level of the house, living room, dining room kind of area. So I'm trying to get a dough bowl, nice big one to put on my dining room table so I can stick all these little pillows. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I'm going to make little pillows of some cross stitch stuff. And maybe I'll show you some of my cross stitch stuff and do a little separate thing for cross tube or floss tube. So we'll see. But I don't see a lot of quilt tubes, and we'll work on projects together. We'll do some sew-alongs, little nights you can set it up and we could sew together and catch up on some of our projects. That's what I'm working on today. I'm going to do some more blanket stitching on that pillow, and I'm going to make these blocks, as many of them as I can, as well as the Color My World. I get caught up. I'm a little behind. Even though I was on vacation for 8 days, I didn't really do a whole lot of sewing. First couple of days, you just kind of lay around and figure out what the heck am I going to do with my time. I'm doing some renovation to the house too, so I went and got paint for the living room. I moved into this house almost a year ago. It was middle of November when I moved in last year, so I'm just getting acclimated and knowing what I want to do. I started a bathroom renovation and I need to get that started back up. So you'll probably see some of that once I learn how to use the technology that is here with me. So I'm going to call this done for the day. And if you're interested, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that I don't know how often I'm going to post videos. At least twice a week, every 2 weeks, I should say, maybe more. I have semi-retired, cut down a couple shifts at the hospital, so I may have some extra time to do that. The last few days I have submitted paperwork to the state of Wisconsin so that I can start selling product. I do have an Etsy store where I sell some table mats and table runners and things like that. And right now everything out there is fall. They've been sitting there for a long time. So I'm going to start promoting things a little bit more and a little bit better and get my name out there. So I did request with one of the major fabric suppliers an account, and hopefully I'll be able to start selling some pre-cut fabrics on there too. So I hope to have that available for you to purchase as well. And I don't know that I'll continue to make and sell quilts. We don't know how that's going to go over just yet. So we'll see. I tend to not want to get rid of anything that I have. And the ones that are for sale, I really am tempted to put them on the table. So we shall see how this goes. So I thank you for being here and watching this, and please follow along. I'm going to continue to do this for a while, so let's get a family together and have fun. Sew some projects together. If you're sewing along with either one of these projects, maybe we'll have a sew day and get things taken care of. I'll post follow me on Instagram, Bristol Blue, and I will post the results of how I've done today. It may take me a minute to figure out how to get this uploaded, but I think I've already gone over my limit, so I think I'm going to stop there. So I hope to see you next time, and have a great, fantastic day. Thank you.